everyone.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, hi everyone. Just wait for 2 to 3 minutes more, then we will start. Just after 3 minutes, we will start. Yeah. Hello everyone. Just let me know if I'm audible properly. Hello. Can you all hear me? Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Yes.
Okay, great. So before I start, I'd like to have a quick intro. So maybe one of you can just start and can volunteer what you need to say, a brief about you, what you are looking from this particular course. After that, I'll give a brief intro about myself, and then we will directly jump off to the overall content of the course, what you are going to get out of this course, and how this particular course is going to help you to kickstart your career as a SOC analyst or as a cybersecurity consultant in the field of cybersecurity, where currently there are plethora of opportunities in different aspects. So I'd like to request maybe one, two of you can just give a brief intro about where are you from. If you have any experience in cybersecurity or any SOC role, please don't forget to highlight that. So maybe can one of you just volunteer and give a brief intro about what are you looking for from this particular course? Yeah. Yes. Anyone who would like to go? Yep. I think someone unmuted. Yes, please.
Hi Shankar Chakravarti. I am from India, Anurag. I have been
Yes. Yes, Anurag. Yeah.
yes, I have been looking for a career in cybersecurity. So I've been I am just familiar with Azure fundamentals, and like I have done Microsoft Administrator. I want to go into and make a career in cybersecurity. So I have been giving interview. I have learned one tool called Azure Sentinel. Only the basics of Azure Sentinel, which I am going to get into job, and I will be doing it within 3 months. So I am here to know, like, if I go on training for SOC analyst, then I can get any idea on, like, how and how to more deep dive into Azure Sentinel.
Okay, yeah, great. Thanks, Anurag. Thanks for the introduction and thanks for attending the session. Yes. Anyone else who would like to join?
Yeah,
Yes,
hey
sir.
Shankar.
Hello.
Yeah, Mayuri, go on. Sorry.
No, no, no. You can go on.
Okay,
Yes,
thanks.
anyone, please.
Hey Shankar, uh, good evening. This is Pradyum from Delhi, India. I've been working in a cloud as administrator, and since earlier I was on a network team, so I know that the security is the most concerning part. So, so I
Great.
just want to learn about this, and
Oh,
that's why I've been here, just to
okay,
learn
great,
about the security, that how I can maintain the
great.
security in the cloud infrastructure.
Yes, okay,
Yep.
yes.
Thanks.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Mayuri, ma'am. Yeah, you can go.
Hello. Yes, sir. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My
Mhm.
name is Mary Saude. I have actually done a PG diploma from CDEC
Okay.
in IT infrastructure system and security. So there are several skills I have learned,
Mm-hmm.
like ethical hacking, cyber security. And for
Mm-hmm.
me, cybersecurity is just the best practice for protecting system, networks, and programs
Okay.
from the digital attacks. And I've given most of the interviews regarding as a cyber security domain, but I uh, there is I mean the result is not in my favor, and I'm still trying to learn in cybersecurity, and I really want to make my career in cybersecurity so that I can grow in my career. I will. So that's,
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
got it. Manjunath, I think there is some echo from your side.
Yeah, is it audible now?
Yes, better, 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 sir.
Yeah. Firstly, good evening, everyone. I like to introduce myself. Myself, Manjunath. I'm from Bangalore, India. I just passed out recently in 2022, completed my bachelor's in computer application, and initially I started going through all the networkings and securities, everything. I just completed my fundamentals in cybersecurity in Coursera, and I'm just looking forward for SOC Analyst L1.
Hi everyone. My name is Grace from Nigeria. I'm just
Okay.
a starter in cybersecurity. I want to build a career in that, and that's why I'm here to get um, a little bit of introduction to the tools and,
Mhm.
get myself equipped for the role. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, great. Anyone else who would like to go?
Hi Shankar, this is Pratap
Go ahead.
from Hyderabad, India. So I have 5 years of experience in Splunk and Splunk admin. So I looking for this cybersecurity in Splunk, and I need to know the cybersecurity fundamentals and all.
Okay, okay. So yeah, so let me start with today's course. So just let me know once the screen is visible. So first I'll give you a briefing about the agenda that I'm going to cover, and then I'll start with an introduction of myself and along with the course. So just let me know if you can see the screen agenda.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, great. Thanks for confirming. So first we are going to discuss about the overall course, the syllabus. Then what SOC is, why we should go for SOC, what are the mechanisms carried out in SOC, who are the stakeholders, what are the current concerns, security layers that are there, Then SIEM versus log management. How does a typical corporate environment looks like? Incident management and tools that we are going to be used in this particular course. So to start with, just to introduce about myself, I'm a CISA and CISM certified cybersecurity professional, having an around experience of 7 years. So I'm currently working in PwC Singapore as an assistant manager, where my expertise lies in SOC analysis, Splunk, ISO implementation, data privacy, and performing regulatory audits. I started my career with TCS and then I moved to KPMG, then Deloitte, and finally in PwC. If I talk about my overall academics experience, I did my MBA from Symbiosis International University. Recently, I published my research paper in American Institute of Physics Conference and Proceedings on next generation threat hunting framework. I am a seasoned lecturer in colleges as well as in universities where my expertise lies in giving a walkthrough about what cyber resilience is and how we can protect the enterprise, the organizations from different next generation threats. So if I talk about my overall cyber experience, I have worked on multiple domains of cybersecurity, starting from incident management, third-party risk management, SIEM administration, and different SIEM tools like Splunk is one of them, and implementing different frameworks like Cyber 360 frameworks and cyber hygiene. So that's a brief about me. Now, if I talk about the overall course, so the SOC analyst certification is basically uh, I should say a professional course which is designed in such a way that it will not overburden you with all the theory knowledge. So we have designed the course in such a way that it will be a 70-30, 30% theory and 70% practical to make you ready for any industry, be it in IT, be it in banking, be it in pharmaceutical, be it in marketing, because cybersecurity is one of the aspects which all the sectors have to abide by. Because if we talk about the global regulations like GDPR, then you have California Private Consumer Privacy Act, we have IT Act in India, we have international frameworks like ISO 27021. So all this states about that there is a requirement to protect the cyberspace of the enterprise. Okay, so this particular program is designed with a duration of 30 hours, where at the end of the session there will be one tournament quiz, and between the sessions there will be certain quizzes designed in order to assess where you are, what are your weak areas, so that we can take up from there and can provide you a comfort zone. Because at the end of the course, what we will try that you should be in a position to crack any interviews wherever you are applying for. And towards the end of the course, I'll also help you out in designing your resumes, what kind of keywords you are going to put your resume so that it gets attracted to the recruiter eye. Now, before going to the next topic, what is the main course that you are going to enroll for, what SOC is about. I mean, instead of seeing this particular slide, I just want to hear from you all that what does SOC mean to you? I think some of you told that they are from the networking team. So networking team is the Network Operations Center and SOC is Security Operations Center. So what comes to your mind when you heard this terminology SOC? Anyone can just unmute and say whatever you feel, and there is no right or wrong answer. It's just a discussion, guys. So just unmute and speak out. What does comes to your mind when you heard about this terminology, SOC, Security Operations Center?
So, basic as per my understanding, it is you can say the security operations center, which improves an organization threats detection, and it improves the prevention and the capabilities by unifying and coordinating all cybersecurity key technologies.
Okay, okay, great.
Hello.
Okay, to
As
secure
per
that function, okay. Manjunath, yes.
yeah, As per my understanding, SOC usually refers for Security Operational Center, where group of people continuously monitor security alerts and events
Okay.
generated by various machines, and as well as machines like IPS, IDS, firewalls, etc. And also SOC involves in
Okay.
like initial investigation process, and also making some triage for security alerts and building some queries with the help of SQL language, just to search for the unusual patterns which were rising from all the incidents, as per my knowledge.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Uh, anyone else who like to give a try?
To secure
And guys,
data,
if you're talking, please mute because there are multiple candidates. Yeah.
to
Yes.
secure data information from the attacker, there is SOC.
Amarindra, if you're not talking, could you please mute? Otherwise, echo will be there. Sorry. Yes, sorry, someone was saying something. Okay, okay, no worries. Okay, let me continue. Let me take it ahead. So, SOC is basically helping you to detect, analyze, and respond to the cybersecurity incidents. Okay, let's say some incident is happening. Okay, let me tell what is an event and incident. So, event is any mechanism that you are performing in your endpoint device. That means the desktop, the laptop is a event. Okay, or not only the endpoint device, any in the application, the database, wherever. But when these events has a adverse impact to the server, to the company, to the overall enterprise, the adverse impact means it is having a negative impact. Yes, Swapna, you want to say something? Hello, ma'am, you want to say something? I think you raised a hand. Yes, yes, ma'am. You have anything to say? Okay, so the main focus is to detect the incident, as I was saying. So incident is basically a negative. When a particular event is having any negative impact, adverse impact to the overall enterprise, then it becomes an incident. So how we are going to detect the incident, how we are going to respond to that incident, that is very essential. Okay, so for that we have a dedicated team which is called the SOC team. Now, I think someone told that he has worked on network team. So what is this network? That is the NOC, Network Operations Center, which basically takes into account the overall infrastructure. Okay, the networking consists of the firewall, the switches, the routers. So how the organizations are getting the comfort that their networks are secured. Okay, SOC basically takes into account that how the not only the overall infrastructure, the endpoint devices, the servers, the database, the applications, how the entire uh, architecture is secured. Okay, so now, what operations are carried out in SOC? What you will do? So first is the log collection, which is that being done automatically. Okay, so these logs are getting collected from various devices. It can be your endpoint device, it can be your application, it can be your database, it can be your switches, routers, the network devices, the firewalls, IDS, IPS, anything. Okay, and this is being done automatically by the SIEM tools, Security Incident and Event Management tool. I'll come to that point later. Then the retention of the logs. The logs are collected, they are getting stored centrally, and the logs always have a retention period. That depends on the organization terms and conditions. Logs are analyzed through different SOC technology. Then the monitoring is happening, event correlation is there, incident management, prioritization of incidents are there as per the defined rules and objectives, and so on. So as a SOC analyst, what we are going to do? So first is that we have to monitor that whether the incident that has happened, how the organization is impacted with that, how we can resolve that incident, how we can seclude or quarantine the affected devices, how we can prevent occurring the similar type of incident. So these are the main areas that we are going to focus on. So the first step is that you need to quarantine the victim, maybe it an endpoint device or whatever it is. Then the second point is that how we are going to identify the incident, how we are going to do the analysis. That we will learn with the help of SIM tool Splunk. Okay. So in this particular course, you will be learning the fundamentals of cybersecurity along with the Splunk. With the help of the Splunk, you will learn how to investigate different kind of logs that are fed to the SIM tool. Now in market, there are multiple SIM tools like IBM QRadar, Splunk, Coralogic. But Splunk, why I always prefer to go for it, because if you see as per the business magazine, economic outlook, okay, Splunk is one of the most high demanding SIM tool. Okay, and Splunk is one of the tool which not only provides SIM solution, it also called UEBA, user entity and behavior analytics. Okay. Now, before going to the next slide, yes, any one of you has any query, I think? No, I am not recording this session because this is just like a demo. So since you asked about the recording, I'll tell you. So once we start the session, all the sessions will be recorded. Each and every session will be uploaded in the Google Drive once the session is over. So you can refer the recordings at any point of time. Access will be given to you. And after each session, I'll be sharing all the study materials. So once you enroll, a WhatsApp group will be created. All the informations will be given over there. And you can be in touch with me at any point of time in that WhatsApp group. Also, you can message me one-to-one also if you have any queries. And for any management queries, you can just directly drop a message. I think the management team has already posted the WhatsApp number. You can be in touch with them. Once the admission is done, then management team will create a WhatsApp group, and you can communicate your queries, any grievances you are having over that group. Okay, so we are happy to help you out 24/7. And the most important thing here, we all work like a family. There is no teacher-student relationship, no, because you all are professionals, all are working. So I always try to maintain a good relation with all my candidates, because once you are taking this particular course and you are going out for any job or your own ventures, so relationship is very important, because you never know with whom you will work in future and with whom you are going to work in your near future and so on. Okay, so we'll be in touch with you throughout the course, and even after the course. Like I have the candidates who took up our course around 2 years back, 3 years back. They are still messaging and asking some doubts, or when they're appearing for the interviews and so on. Okay, so we are providing a lifetime support for that. Okay, let's move to the next part. Yes, anything else you guys want to ask? Any query you have? And regarding the timing, I'll write the timing. The timing is 8:30 p.m. IST to 9:30 p.m. IST. Okay, just let me know if you are in some different time zone. I'll post the timing accordingly. So this is the timing. The session will be from Monday to Friday. 1 hour session every day. Yeah. Okay. Any doubt? Anything else you want to ask before I proceed to the next part? Yes, guys. I'll take a pause. No, Anurag, there is no prerequisite. The only task that I need from your side, please try to attend the session regularly. If you are missing one or two sessions, that's fine. Refer the recordings, refer the study material that I'll be sharing with you. But that's the only thing, because what I believe, the more you interact, the more you will learn. Because if you're not attending the course on a regular basis, then you may face some difficulties, and you may feel that you have taken a course from Udemy and Coursera, like if you are only focusing on the recording versions. So that's the only request. And whenever I'm giving any assignment, please try to do it, because this will help you to do the hands-on. Because here the entire course is based on the industry requirements, what the current industry is facing, and what kind of solutions we are providing to the industry. Okay, because nowadays we are in an era of Industry 4.2, where we have lots of cybersecurity requirements, the AI devices, 5G collaborations are happening. So different types of incidents, different types of cross collaborating teams are there, and we will be learning different phases of cybersecurity. So initially what we used to have, we used to just see, okay, encryption is there, cryptography is there, but now it's not limited to that part. Okay. And not only that, I'll be starting the course from the basic level of cybersecurity, from the scratch level. So even if you are not coming from a non-technical background, that is absolutely fine. Just be present on the session, and I'll be sharing you all the PDFs to kickstart your career in cybersecurity, and also interview questions as well. So this will not only help you to develop your knowledge, but will help you in your clearing the interviews as well. Yeah. Yes. Anything else you would like to ask? Yes. No. Okay. Anyone else having any doubt? No doubt. Okay. Cool. Then I'll quickly go to the next part. So the SLOC overflow, how the flow is happening. First, the data are getting collected, which is the stage one. Then you are ingesting the data. Validation is happening by the SOC team. Then we are creating the report. Finally, the respond and the documentation part. So this portion from validate to document is the incident response feedback lookup, where the incident is being analyzed, it is reported, it is documented, and again it is being stored in the incident runbook for your future references. So why we will learn SOC Analyst? First, and the most important, is that you can implement and manage the security tools. You can investigate suspicious activities. You can reduce the downtime and ensure business continuity. So nowadays, initially what happened, industry only used to focus on unscheduled downtime. That means any downtime which randomly happened, it was not scheduled. It is not planned, unplanned. But nowadays, most of the regulations, they are coming with different types of downtime. One is unscheduled downtime, one is unscheduled full downtime, unscheduled partial downtime, unscheduled intermittent downtime. So different types of downtime are coming. Okay, so you need to be very careful, and you have to be very inquisitive to know that what kind of downtime you are going to monitor and why and how. So also apart from that, you will be learning that providing the security services to the overall organization, audit and compliance. Now, what is the current scenario? Why so many problems that stakeholders are facing? What are the key challenges? First is that huge volume of data. Now, we are in industry 4.0. Now, everywhere 5G is there, AI has come up. So, huge volume of data has generated. Okay, and that's why data is called the new oil of this 21st century. So, huge volume of data, which is making it vulnerable to next generation threats. Multiple challenges like detection capabilities are slow, scanning is not happening properly, customers are not aware of the proactive threat hunting mechanisms, customers are becoming victim of phishing attacks, all this. Apart from that, multiple stakeholders engagement, the business team, the vendors, the infrastructure team, developers, and so on. Lack of centralized dashboard. We cannot monitor everything on a central basis. So all this are making the overall environment very, very vulnerable. Now, what are the security layers we are going to learn? First is that advanced threat protection, how we are going to protect the threat. Then the intrusion detection system, how we are going to detect it. Intrusion detection system, intrusion prevention system, firewall, all this helps into the preliminary layer of the security. Then the web security, web application security. Then we'll be learning the email security, forensic analysis, data loss prevention, firewalls, and lastly the security event monitoring, which is your SIEM. Now, before going to the typical log management and SIEM, any queries you are having, guys? Any thing which you would like to ask, or is it going very boring? I know it might sound a bit boring because it's SOC analyst. Initially, you may find a bit boring, but once you, I mean, attend 2 to 3 sessions, you will be comfortable with the course. That much guarantee I can give you. Because I'll be starting from the scratch level. Today I'm just giving a very high level overview what is there in SOC, why we will learn SOC. Yeah. So any doubt, guys? Yeah. Maybe I can just check. Kyanurang, Bhagyalakshmi, Harsh, Krishna, Nana, Pasan, Patrick, Pradyuman, Rehan, Swapna. Okay, good. Now, SIEM versus typical log management. Why we will learn the SIEM? So, in log collection, basically SIEM is more concerned on the security logs, where in log management, all logs are getting monitored. In normal log management, there is no parsing and normalization. So what is parsing? Parsing is basically identifying the data types. Normalization is basically removing the redundant data, making the data more accurate, more unique. Okay, enrichment of data is happening. So we don't have to waste time checking the redundant data. Log retention. Okay, here the parsed and normalized data is written, not the raw logs which happen in normal log management. Security focused reporting. It is more focused on the security, which will help you early detection of any incidents. Correlation, threat scoring. Okay, all these activities are available in SIEM. Then the alerting part, it's very important. In log management, there are simple alerts, but here you will be writing queries which will help you to get alert at a very early stage whenever any kind of security incident is happening. Let's say the server is not available. DOS attack is happening. I'll cover all this, what is DOS attack, DDoS attack, ransomware attack, man in the middle attack, DNS spoofing, IP spoofing, MAC spoofing. There are so many attacks. Okay. Vulnerability scanner detected. Okay. So all this we can easily get alerts. Then the other features comes into the incident management, overall workflow, and so on. Now how a typical corporate environment looks like. So if you see over here, this is the main server where the database server is there, application is there. Okay. Remote user is connecting through the internet. Okay, the internet, the router is there, and here is the firewall. Okay, this is the firewall. This is the firewall. This is the firewall. This is the intrusion prevention system. Okay, so before I go to that, anyone, do you have idea about what firewall is? Have you heard about firewall? Anyone? What is firewall? Yes, guys. No, okay, no knowledge. Yeah. Anyone else would like to throw some light? What firewall is about? Mm. Yes. Hello.
Think
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I
Firewall
can
is
hear you.
firewall is a networking device which can be used to monitor the logs. It can be used to access only authorized user.
Okay.
okay. I
Okay.
think it's used to block traffic from coming into the servers or computers from outside.
Okay, okay. So I'll give you a briefing what firewall is. Firewall can be a hardware, or a software which is installed at the periphery of the network or across the device to prevent and monitor malicious network traffic incoming or outgoing across the network of the enterprise. I repeat, firewall can be a hardware or a software mechanism which is installed at the periphery of the network or across the device, which helps in preventing and monitoring the inbound and outbound traffic across the network of the enterprise. Okay, clear? Any doubt in firewall? So basically it's monitoring and preventing any malicious network traffic from going in and out across the organization. Simple. It can be across the network, then it is called network level firewall. It can be across the host, then it is called host level firewall. Okay, I'll tell you all those in detail. So even someone don't know what firewall is, don't worry, I'll teach you everything in detail. Similarly, there is intrusion prevention system and intrusion detection system. These tools are also being used across the periphery of the network and also across the host to prevent any kind of malicious network connections across the enterprise. Switches or routers are being used in order to establish connections. Okay. Then the incident response. Okay, incident response is very important, which we will be learning across the course. What are the steps are there when any kind of incident is happening? So first is the preparation stage. Second is the detection and analysis. Then contamination, eradication and recovery, and last is the post-incident activity. So first is the preparation stage. Here you will prepare for the incident. You should have an IT asset inventory, which is called the IT asset list, consists of the servers, the networks, the endpoints, whatever you have in the enterprise. Then you need to detect, collecting the data from those IT systems, from the security tools. Then you need to analyze that what kind of incident it is, whether it is really an incident or it is a fake alert. If it is really an incident, what is the depth of that? How much bad effect it can cause to the system? Okay. Then the contamination. That means you need to separate. For example, if someone is detected with COVID, right, we need to immediately quarantine that person. Same thing is happening, the contamination is happening. And the last stage is the eradication and recovery. Okay, where the recovery and of the particular victim or the server is happening after removing the malware or any kind of threat that is detected in the system. Okay. So now I approach towards the last slide of today with the tools that you are going to learn. Firstly, you'll be learning Kali Linux. Kali Linux is an operating system. It is being used in order for testing purpose. In real life scenarios, you'll be having Linux, which is quite similar to Kali Linux. So Linux and Kali Linux are almost same. Kali Linux is more used for the testing purpose and Linux is the real-time operating system. You will be learning Splunk, which is the SIEM tool, the security incident and event management tool. It is also called UEBA tool, user entity and behavior analytics tool. Then we have virus total, which is being used for detection purpose. You will be learning how to investigate an IP, whether it's malicious or not, how to investigate a file, whether it's malicious or not, how to investigate a URL. All this you will be learning with the help of virus total. The fourth tool that you will be learning is the MX toolbox. Here you will learn how to perform email forensic. Email forensic is a very important, and if you are writing the email forensic in your resume, it's going to give you a big impact, because most of the enterprise now want candidates who have experience all across the aspects of cybersecurity, be it an email forensic, be it the security analysis, be it the OS and so on. Okay, so MX toolbox is very important tool which will help you to understand how we perform the email forensics. Then the next one is the abuse IPDB. Here also you will learn how we can know more about a IP, who is the IP owner, what is the domain name. Basically tells you who is lookup. Who is lookup is a particular table which gives you all the details that are associated with a particular IP. You will be learning Nessus and Nmap. These are vulnerability scanning tool which will help you to detect the vulnerabilities that are there in the web application or your own system. Then the last one is the Wireshark. Wireshark basically is used in order to perform network scanning. This will scan your entire network and will tell you that what kind of malicious activities are going on, what kind of vulnerabilities are being present. Okay. So these are the very high level overview that we are going to cover in this particular course. So any doubt or anything you have, just let me know. So just to give you a briefing, the course is designed for 30 hours. So you will be having lecture of around 25 hours. The rest 5 hours will be based on the assignments, the quiz, and there will be interview questions being given at the end of the session. Apart from that, I'll be also assisting you in designing your resumes if you are looking for a job change. And also interview questions will be covered during the course content, because in most of the cases what I prefer to do whenever I am teaching a particular topic, I always cover all the interview related questions for that particular topic. Let's say I'm teaching a firewall or IDS IPS today, so I'll cover all the interview questions from that particular topic. Okay. So I'll start the course with the fundamentals of cybersecurity like the CIA triad. Then I'll go to the network security, firewall, IDS, IPS. We will slowly do Splunk. Then the email forensics. Then the next generation threat hunting frameworks, and also the other aspects of the cybersecurity. And you will be learning the tools in different phases of the training. So this is a very high level overview, guys. Now the platform is open to you. Uh, I'll stop sharing my screen. So any doubt, any questions that you have, please let me know. For any technical queries, you can always approach to me. If you have any logistic issues or you have any queries relating to management, relating to the admission, you can directly approach to the number which is there on the screen and over the chat box. So yeah. The window is open to you all now. The platform is open. Please just speak out whatever you feel, whatever you want to ask, or if you want if you're facing any issues or any career guidance you want, then also we can help you in that. So apart from the course, I'll be also providing you career guidance if you need any assistance on which pathway to choose, because in cybersecurity we have multiple domains. We have GRC, we have SOC, we have NOC. NOC is not a part of the security though, but still like it covers some aspects. Then we have the audit profiles. So I have worked on all this. So I feel that I can make a justice to that from the guidance perspective. Yes. Course fee, ma'am, God's way. Yeah. So course free, you can just connect with the management team. They will guide you. I'm not sure of what's the. No, it's not free. It's not free. The course is not free. Okay, free courses, I'll tell you, if you go in the market, the content, the overall aspects that are being covered, it's totally different from what we offer. Okay. So, I mean, you can't compare the content and all with the course that we offer. So it's not free. I think the charges are there in the website. You can just be in touch with the management team. They will help you out in that. Yep. Yes.
Yeah. Hello. Is it audible to you, sir?
Yes, yes, sir. I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, as you mentioned, we'll go through Splunk, which is an tool which is used for analyzing and detecting
Correct.
threats. Yeah, as per my understanding, Splunk is generally used for creating visualizations and as well as
Correct,
Splunk is
correct, correct. You will be learning the Splunk
uh,
queries, the SPL, Splunk Processing Language.
yes, exactly. But I know that Splunk is generally made up in a mindset like Splunk is just only used for visualizations and developer mode. And when it comes to SOC Analyst, Splunk, we need to install some sort of Splunk Enterprise Security app. Yeah, am I correct?
Okay, I'll tell you. So Splunk Enterprise Security is an enhanced version of Splunk. Just like Splunk has AI, Splunk has ITSI, Enterprise Security is also there. So now when you learn the Splunk processing language, right, you can write the query in any tool because that's what Splunk is about. Splunk as a whole, it's like a mother tool. Now it has separate other aspects, Splunk ITSI, Splunk Enterprise Security. The GUI may differ, not may, the GUI is a bit different, but the query that you will write will same because the same Splunk
Yes.
processing language you will be writing everywhere. So the
Yes. Yes. I
query,
totally.
the Splunk commands which you will learn, which I'll give you, there are around 110 Splunk commands. I have designed several case studies to make you aware of all those commands. So those commands will be same. Now coming to your point that whether we are going to install Splunk Enterprise Security and all.
Yeah. That's
So
what.
what I prefer, I always go for Splunk Enterprise because it offers you 60 days of free trial. Now, the point is that then will you face any difficulty? So I should say no. Because, okay, first of all, even if you are doing Splunk Enterprise Security, the architecture will be different for different clients. So I will show you, I have dealt for around 50 plus clients in my career. For every client, the architecture is different. For example, in Splunk, the data are stored in indexes. I don't know whether you have worked on it or not.
Yeah.
In,
Yeah.
in, yes. Okay. So for one client, they will store all the firewall logs, IDS IPS logs in one index. For another client, they will select three different index. For some other client, they will store web application logs, database logs, OS logs in one index. Some other client, they will create different source types. So I'll explain the overall infrastructure and I'll teach you the queries. So once you understand the logic, you will be an expertise in any areas. Because, okay, I'll tell you, in some organization, they don't even go for Splunk Enterprise Security. They have Splunk Enterprise only and they're using it for both analytics purpose plus security purpose. So if you are focusing only on the ITSI part or security part, then you are basically choosing a very niche area because Splunk itself is a niche tool. So this will help you to keep your area broad because you never know that in which area you are going to work. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. One more, sir. Like,
Go ahead,
are
Pratik.
we going to get hands-on experience? Like, since
Yes, yes, yes.
Splunk is an analytical tool. Yeah. Just to make a confirmation, like, in the real-time scenario, in the production environment, like, we just want to create some a couple of forwarders at the
Hmm.
endpoint, and we just need to pull some logs or any sort of logs like SIEM
Log
logs or
injection,
any
I'll
index
tell
logs.
you. I'll teach you log injection of logs, real-time
Yeah.
injection of logs, lookups, dashboard creation, data visualization, data modeling, pivot creation, then macros. Yeah, all this will be taught to you.
Yeah. Does this does admin part and as well as like
No,
I totally
that okay.
understand.
I'll tell you. I'll not cover the entire part because for that we
Yeah,
have
that.
Splunk course designed. Yeah, I have a separate Splunk course. So here I'll try to cover as much as I can. Overall admin activities will be covered like the data model creation, responsibility assigning, user creation, password management. All this I'll cover.
Yeah, yeah, I totally got it, sir. Yeah, one more query is like since I'm a fresher, like just now, initially it's been
No,
almost a
okay,
one.
I'll tell you, sir.
Uh,
Once you take up the course, right, I'll make you confident. At least you can write in your CV that you have 2 years of experience in cybersecurity with 1 year of experience in Splunk. Or if you want to write 2 years of experience in cybersecurity, that also can, as a SOC analyst. Yeah, that much
other
confidence I'll help you to build up.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But when I came across like job portals, it seems like there were no sort of any entry level jobs in SOC analyst, and that
Entry
might
level
be an
job you will never get, sir. I'll tell you, no company will post for entry level job. That you make
e-
sure. So if you are,
even though.
I mean, yeah, tell me.
Yeah, even though if I mention like I have 2 years of experience in SOC analyst, if I push to get any sort of openings, but then
No,
it
so you
seems
are
like
working or you are college pass out?
no, I just had a college pass out and I just went to some several courses regarding network
Hmm.
security and as well as SOC analyst, and I totally deep dive in Splunk admin and developer,
So
and
then
that's why.
what I'll suggest, sir, you show that you have worked on some Splunk projects and cybersecurity projects because you can't fake certificates that you cannot, you will get caught. So what I'll suggest you do this course, you'll do some real-time hands-on project. You write those on your CV. You can show that you have worked on, but it's just that you don't have any full-time experience as you are a fresher.
Yes,
Something
yes,
like that. At least because see, when you are appearing for any interview, the interviewer should not think that you have zero knowledge.
yes,
That should not.
exactly.
Even if you are a fresher, that is fine. We are happy with that. But you should have basic fundamentals clear. Because what I
Yes,
have seen, people appearing for interview, they don't know the difference between information security and cyber security. This is a
yes,
very simple thing. They don't have the knowledge. So these areas I'm going to cover. The interviewer should not feel that you are totally new in the area. Okay, interviewer should get the comfort that okay, if I'm hiring this candidate, the candidate I can train and make him work or make her work. So it should not happen that because there are lots of candidates nowadays, the jobs are less, candidates are more. So you have to be secluded from others. You have to show some performance over that 30 minutes, 20 minutes to impress the interviewer that yes, I am the candidate who is different from the other 30 plus who are appearing for the interview. That
yeah,
confidence you have to build up. Yep. Even if you are
yeah,
not taking up the
totally understand.
position, I'll tell you this confidence you should build up. Even if you are taking other course, other institute, I'm okay with it. But you should be confident. And basic fundamentals are very important because when I go for interview, I always check that the candidate has its fundamentals clear. Because if the fundamental is not clear, then the trainings will because see no one will teach you from base level when you will enter the office. Seniors will never do that. Okay, they will assign you some task, they will guide you, but they will never start from the scratch level. So whenever you are appearing for the interview, they always expect that you have fundamentals clear, and that's why we are here to make your base clear, fundamentals clear. We are not expecting that you write for yeah. Okay, someone is uh, SOC
Yeah,
analyst, infosec analyst. Okay, SOC analyst, happy. It's more focused on the security operations center. Information security analyst, it's a broader aspect. Information security analyst can go for the GRC domain, can go for the cyber security consultant. SOC analyst is more on the SOC team, which is operating 24/7. So this particular course, I mean the way I cover, you can join as a cybersecurity consultant, as an information security consultant as well, because I'll be covering the fundamentals of the cybersecurity. I'll start from that level. Yeah.
Do you have weekend batch? Thank you.
No, sir. Actually, weekend, right? I'm currently, since I'm in Singapore, it's a bit difficult with the timing and also a weekend batch we don't have. So you are working from India or some other
Yeah,
country?
I'm working. Most of the daily calls will be between 8 to 8:30 IST. So today also I have joined a bit late because I was stuck up with the other call.
No worries. So what I'll suggest, maybe if you are joining at 8:45, 8:50, that is fine. You can just refer the recordings after the
So you're
class.
going to share the recordings.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I'll tell you again. Every session will be recorded and all the recordings will be available to you for lifetime. So that won't be an issue. All the sessions will be recorded and all the recordings will be shared with you right after the session.
So see, the main thing is like I have joined because the SOC. I'm interested in SOC in
Mm-hmm.
analyst training. I was into Splunk administration for the past 3 years, but
Hmm.
only ITSA. No, yes, I didn't get a chance to work.
No,
But
I'll make you work. I'll make you work in Splunk Enterprise. So I'll tell you, sir, again, like I think someone else was also telling this that Splunk Enterprise plus Enterprise Security. Don't think it two different thing. It's the same thing. It's just that the interfaces are different. For example, I'll tell you, if you work on firewall, you can work on IDS IPS as well. If you work on some privilege access management tool, let's say CyberArk, you can work on Identity Hub as well because the overall platform is same. It's just that you need to learn the queries, how to write the queries. That's it. Yeah.
understood. Okay, good.
Yes. Any other doubts, guys?
So when will be the next class?
Okay, it will start from Monday most probably. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't get the exact date confirmation from the management team. So you can be in touch with the management team. They have posted the contact number. So then once I get the confirmation, then most probably on Monday.
Okay. So only on weekdays, no weekends.
No, no,
This
no, sir. Unfortunately, only
fine, no
weekday.
problem. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, one more query, sir. Actually, hello.
Manju, I can't hear you. Hello. Yes, what's your
Yeah,
query?
do you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Is
couldn't
it
hear your
audible?
query. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Will you provide any guidance for interviews, like providing any sort of referrals and all those stuff?
No, referrals, okay. I'll not give you false hope. I will not say that I can push you or, but what I can do, uh, I'll give you all the interview questions, and if some referral, I mean, if some opportunities are coming in the big four or in somewhere else whom I know, then I can refer your profile. That I can do. But again, I can't give you guarantee because at the end of the course, if you suddenly come and say, you refer me somewhere, refer in this company, then I can't give you that guarantee because I may not know someone from that particular company. So yeah, if I know someone, I'll definitely refer.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Yes, Chris. Yeah, you want to say something?
No, that's it, right, for today. We can wind up.
Yes, yes. Today I don't have anything else to discuss. So yeah, if you want to leave, you can leave.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot,
Shankar,
Krishna. Thanks
Yeah,
for
see you on
joining.
Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, see
Shankar
you.
is the Splunk tool which you are going to tell is similar to Azure Sentinel or else?
No, Azure Sentinel, some features are different which Splunk has because that's why Splunk is a big competitor now with Sentinel. Sentinel has some unique features, Splunk has some unique features. So I'll cover those in detail during the course. It's not similar. I mean, if you learned Sentinel, if you feel that you'll go and work in Splunk, that will help you to learn. Yeah.
To learn Sentinel, do we need to have knowledge on SOC or else can we directly learn Azure Sentinel?
No, no. See, I don't think you need because generally trainers start from the scratch level only. So that won't be an issue. Whatever you are learning, these Splunk has only.
So I can directly learn Azure Sentinel without having knowledge of SOC.
Yes, 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 yes. You can, you can.
Okay.
Yes. Anyone else would like to go? Any query? Okay, guys, so those who don't have any query, you are free to leave the session. Thanks a lot for joining and wish you all a very happy weekend. So, see you all on Monday. If you have any queries, be in touch with the management team. I'm staying here for few more minutes. Please reach out, please speak if you have anything to ask or any suggestion that you want to give us. We are happy to welcome that.